Hey guys, it's Melissa here from Reiki with Melissa. Today, since it is the first day of the new year that I'm recording this, I wanted to talk to you about the importance of your daily routine and the importance of noticing the everyday miracles in life. So many times we go through life on autopilot and we just go through our day and we do everything the same way we always do them. Yet we expect to have miraculous things happen to us, but we're not doing anything differently to ensure that we are going to see change in our life. When you do things the same way over and over again and you expect a different result, that's just the definition of insanity, right? How can things change if you don't change? So if you're hoping that 2019 is going to be the best year of your life and that you're expecting to see positive changes, abundance coming in, you're going to be a magnet for miracles, but you're not doing anything differently in your life, then you're going to have a lot of disappointments because we have to change how we do things in order to improve our lives. We have to make improvements within ourselves. So there are some things we can do to ensure that we are making a difference in our own life and ensuring that those miracles are going to come pouring in. And I truly believe that they can. It's all about your mindset and how you choose to set the tone for the day. We talk about this all the time, but it is so true. You absolutely have the ability to decide what kind of day you're going to have. And it starts from the moment you wake up. And now if you're like me, I hate getting up early, but guess what? I'm a teacher and high school starts really early and I live far away, so I have to get up at 5 o'clock every day. And I'm not super happy when that alarm goes off because I'm not a morning person. I don't know why I'm in the field I'm in because I don't like getting up early. But unfortunately, I don't know of any high schools that, regular high schools anyway, that start in the evening. So it is what it is, and I have to get up at 5, even if I'm not happy about it. But I could choose to let that alarm going off annoy me and wake up and start off with, oh, I hate this day, I hate mornings. It would be really easy to do that, right? But I have the choice to not do that. And, it's difficult when you're first waking up out of sleep, right? Because we're not even fully awake yet. But from the moment I open my eyes to get up in the morning, I have the choice to set the tone for the day. So I can either choose to say, ugh, I hate mornings, I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to go to work, and blah, blah, blah. Listen to all that negativity flying around, right? What kind of a day am I going to have? It's just going to roll downward from there. And we talked about how our actions cause a ripple effect. So if I'm negative and I'm rude, my students are going to be negative and rude, and it's going to go on and on and on. You get the idea. So from the moment you wake up in the morning, you have to, even if you don't feel like it. Sometimes the person that I listen to when I exercise, I do exercise at home and I watch YouTube videos, and the person that I watch, she always says, smile even if you're not having fun and you're not enjoying this because it releases endorphins. But have you heard the term, you have to fake it till you make it? Well, it's kind of true. If you wake up and you're not happy about being up early, sometimes we just have to fake it until we get there. So when you're not happy about getting up in the morning, put on a smile anyway and think to yourself, this is going to be a wonderful day. Even if it's just a Monday and you have a huge case of the Mondays and you're not ready to be up or be at work or do whatever because you had a fabulous weekend and you're not ready for it to end. Put on that smile anyway. You can start with a morning meditation, which just takes 5 minutes, and I have one here on the podcast, or find your own. I'm a big advocate of finding what resonates with you because some people, if you don't like somebody's voice and you're trying to listen to their meditation, it's probably going to annoy you more than it is help you. And I'm the same way with exercising too. I had to find somebody that I really enjoyed watching because otherwise I'm just going to quit and not even get through the whole workout because the person's going to annoy me. So you got to find people that you connect with and who resonate with you and that you can jive with. So start your day with a meditation and then your I am affirmations. And again, we talked about you can pick whatever affirmations you want, but what do you need most through the day? Do you need self-confidence? Do we need money affirmations? What do we need? Whatever it is you need that feeds your soul, do those affirmations in the morning. And, here's the thing. Sometimes I know when you're working a regular job, money can be tight. We don't want to have those limiting beliefs, but the truth is we all go through times when, sometimes money is tight. It just happens. Treat yourself in little ways where you can here and there. For me, I always buy Starbucks coffee, like the ground coffee, and I'm not plugging Starbucks. They don't need it. Everybody drinks it anyway. But I buy that for myself. Like, I could choose to buy a different brand that would be cheaper. But that's one area where I choose to, splurge a little bit on myself, and I drink that kind of coffee in the morning because I love it, and it makes my day a little bit better. Whatever little things you can do for yourself in the morning. Maybe once a week, just go to Starbucks and get yourself like a premium coffee, whatever, and it doesn't have to be every day, but sometimes just doing those little things, treating ourselves, be good to yourself. I don't know why we don't do that more often, but those are also little things you can do to get your morning going so that you're setting the tone for a good day. So do your meditation, do your affirmations, and also as you move throughout the day, notice the little miracles in everyday life, because they're all around us that we just don't take notice of. Sometimes if you go to work and it's a rainy day, it can be a little bit depressing, like, ugh, this weather. But then all of a sudden you'll see this beautiful double rainbow in the sky. And that's a miracle right there in front of you. It's beautiful, and to me, I take it as a sign that's going to be a great day. Maybe you notice that there's a beautiful butterfly flying next to you, and you've never seen a butterfly that color before, and you just wonder, like, that's amazing how there are so many different colors, and you think about all of the planning that went into that butterfly, and just taking notice of the beauty that's already around you. Sometimes it's hard, especially if you live in a place where in the wintertime you can't get outside much, but even like snow falling, if you sit inside and can watch it falling, it's beautiful, and that's a miracle. If you've ever been around a newborn baby and you see them smile or hear them laugh, it just brightens your soul. So taking time to notice those things around you too. There was a quote that I saw on Facebook, and I think it was attributed to Clint Eastwood, but I don't know if he really said it or not, but it was something like, we can either go around acting as if everything is a miracle or if nothing is. And I don't know about you, but I would choose to prefer to see that everything is a miracle. And there is a miracle in everything. And even when things happen that you weren't expecting or you didn't necessarily want to happen to you, usually it's a lesson for you, and it's the universe's way of moving you in a new direction. Because if you're like me, sometimes I would just not move my feet at all if the universe wasn't pushing me. And so sometimes those things that happen to shake up our lives, it's just the universe saying, hey, you need to be paying attention. You need to be going this way, because life's leaving you behind if you don't. You're not going to get anywhere going where you are. If you keep staying stuck, you're not going to move forward. So sometimes that's just the universe's way of nudging us forward. So pay attention to the little miracles. Make sure you start off every day right and end the day correctly too. Make sure that throughout the day, because life does get busy, that you're taking some time to do some things for yourself. Whatever that might be, even if it's just sitting down and having a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or something in the evening just to relax. Make sure that you're taking the time to do those things for yourself, because you are important. You're very important, and the way that you treat yourself should be a reflection of the way that you want others to treat you. So I thought I would end this by pulling a couple of cards for wisdom and guidance. And I don't know, I guess somebody maybe needs this, but I pulled a card from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and what I got for you was You Know What to Do, and it's Archangel Uriel. It says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So to me, if you're going through a situation where you feel like you're at a crossroads, listen to your intuition, okay? Your intuition is never going to steer you in the wrong direction, okay? So if you're not sure, take a moment, sit in total stillness, and ask the question of the universe that you need an answer to. If it's, should I take this new job? Or should I date this person? Whatever it is that you need to know. Ask your question and then sit in stillness and see what comes to you. And you'll feel that within your gut what you should do. And remember that you can do that yes or no exercise where you practice telling yourself yes and see where you feel that in your body, and practice saying no and see where you feel that in your body. And when you feel where it is in your body where you feel a yes, that's your intuition telling you what to do. The other card that I pulled from you was from the deck In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So if at any point during your day, you're starting to feel yourself get out of the flow. I've been liking that term lately because life should be flowing. It should be easy and flowing for you. If it's really difficult and you feel like you're always up against something, it's because you're fighting it. And you need to surrender and let go and be in the flow. And so if at any moment in your life you feel like you're not in the flow, like things are becoming difficult and you just don't know which way to turn and life kind of starts to feel hectic and chaotic, take a moment. Surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So take a moment to be still and to listen to your intuition and get back into the flow. You know when you're not in the flow because life suddenly starts becoming, you get irritated by everything, right? We know how that is. When you are not in the flow, you feel irritated, you feel like you're stuck, you're not going anywhere, you're out of the flow. When you need to get back into the flow again, take a moment, be still, sit in stillness, pray, be in contemplation, and get back into that flow because you have a whole spiritual team who wants to guide you in life. But we have to be open to listening to the guidance. And I feel like sometimes my spiritual team is probably out there like throwing things at me, like trying to get my attention, like, hey, dummy, we're trying to get your attention to go that way, and I'm going the other way, right? I feel like I do that sometimes through life. But if I would sit in stillness and actually listen to my intuition, and I would know which way to go. And I had to do that myself recently. I had a decision to make about a class to take, and I sat in stillness, and what I got was the timing was not right for me, and that I needed to wait. So I trust my gut, and I hope you guys will listen to your intuition as well, and start your day every day. Start it off right. I listen to podcasts on the way to work, and that helps lift my mood as well. And I learn a lot of things, and that has helped me to start my day in a positive way. And I'm truly grateful for all the people that I have who mentor me and that I can listen to. And I'm thankful for all of my listeners. You guys are awesome people. And I hope that in some way this helps your day. And I hope that you guys will have an awesome 2019 because you all deserve it. And you all deserve to be in the flow, receiving the abundance it's your birthright. We're all able to receive abundance. We just have to realize that it's ours and we deserve it. The universe is infinite. It can do anything. We just have to believe that. We have to believe that the universe is working behind the scenes on our behalf for our highest good. If you guys are stressed out from the holidays and you're interested in Reiki, check out my website. My program, A Purposeful Pilgrimage, it is still on sale for just $52. I'm going to keep it that way just for a few months. So after the holidays, everybody can, now's the time to start with your new intentions. And if you want to go big in 2019, check out my program. It's daily lessons teaching you how to set healthy boundaries, how to improve your life, your health life, physically, emotionally, spiritual life, learning how to forgive others, learning how to get rid of those limiting beliefs that are no longer serving you, that are keeping you stuck and keeping you from receiving the abundance that you deserve. And those lessons are there forever for you to go back to. And again, I always put resources there too. Anytime I see an extra meditation or a prayer or something I think that you would benefit from, I will stick it there so you can check that out as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening. If you like my podcast, please share it with others. Please leave stars or give me feedback. I love hearing from you all. Have a wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.